Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
And I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, I'm going to be really honest. I watched a lot of video game news and announcements. So I guess VTubers did things too. So we'll talk about that. But also, like, I don't know. I mostly watched video game stuff.
All that video game stuff I saw VTubers react to. That way I was still doing my job.
Hell yeah. One of us did his job.
I think Carlos was that one. Anyways, it's really funny to watch Mint Phantom react to video games.
Yeah, I watched Calli and Bibu react to things too. So, but I also watched some Mint. And some other folks. I wanted to watch Kiara's, but I never got the chance to do that. She reacted to the Nintendo Direct, so
yeah.
I need to go back, but she wasn't able to like have it like playing in the background because a lot of them, like whenever Bibu and Calli were reacting to stuff, some of the ones they could actually show the footage in the background. I guess they got permission to do that, and then others they couldn't.
Yep.
So.
Unfortunately, that's the way of cover where they want explicit permission.
Yeah, and nobody got permission to show the Nintendo Direct. So, and that was the only one Kiara reacted to. So I haven't gotten the chance to go back and sync up the videos so I could watch it.
I mean, you know, Nintendo has never been known for playing ball with, you know, anyone.
Nope. They want to be in control of their messaging very firmly. So,
all right. Before we get to the headlines, and we're still over here and talking about the video game event things, I just want to bring up a grievance. I'm taking advantage of my platform to be a comment above all other comments. While Mint Phantom was watching one of the game shows, I forget which one it was at, they revealed the new Dragon Quest Monsters game, or at least announced its release date since this was revealed earlier at the Dragon Quest Direct. And when it was shown, her chat erupted into, "Oh, Dragon Quest is ripping off Pokemon now? Wow, Dragon Quest is making a Pokemon ripoff? Hello. Dragon Quest V, the game where you can capture monsters and raise them, came out well before Pokemon. Pokemon ripped off Dragon Quest. Idiot. Dumbass. There's no room for your growth. You're a dead end."
What I'm holding in my hand is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Game Boy Color / original Game Boy. This was playable on both. Dragon Quest Monsters was or Dragon Warrior Monsters, because back then in the day we had Dragon Warrior when it was brought to the States, and we got Dragon Quest, the actual name of it, later. So in the original versions, it was Dragon Warrior Monsters in the West. That's how old this sub-franchise of Dragon Quest is. It was on the Game Boy. The original Game Boy in the Game Boy Color.
Yes.
So it's been out. They've had Dragon Quest Monsters
so please bear in
for
mind,
at least
with
that
Dragon
long.
Quest V, they got to it before Pokemon.
So there you go.
Yes. So, yeah. Great. Yep. Do your homework, nerds. Oh, I hate nerds so much. Oh, I want to punch them.
There's probably a click there from my audio, but we'll edit that out.
Or will we?
Who knows? Yeah, so lots of fun game announcements. Cameron and I have come to terms with how we disagree on what games are interesting. That was before this episode started. But I guess we can talk about those in the things we watched segment later. We'll get to those, right? We should do some regular news for all the VTuber nerds that are watching. Sorry, VTuber fans. Creatures.
I'm going to drop the call and rejoin. It is unusable for me right now.
Okay, bye. Carlos, leave this in.
Discord.
Oh,
Discord,
this is going to
please
be
grab the
hell to
correct data
edit
center this
later.
time. Please grab the correct one.
Also, I'm eating a cough drop because I have a cold. It's not fun.
Oh, man.
I feel better today.
I hope you get better. Yeah,
the alternative is not great, so yes, I also hope I get better. Because it's that or die. Like, it's kind of it. Like,
I don't want
those
you
are
to
the options.
die.
I can get better or I can get worse.
I really don't want.
And I'm already
want
fucking
Nick to
terrible.
live. I want
So
a
I don't
want
want
to
to get worse. Oh,
Wouldn't it be so cool if Nick lived a long time?
I don't know. I'm up for that, buddy. I don't want to have to fucking fight for survival in the wastelands of the AI apocalypse, frankly.
We're halfway there already. Don't worry.
Yeah. Next is the Water Wars. Let's go.
I
But
love
that's
the Water
something to-
Wars.
That's something to worry about in the far-off year of 2028. In the meantime, let's talk about VTubers.
Vtubers. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about?
I don't really know. How many of these... Okay, it looks like we've got 5 things in our main events this week, right? How many of these are happy stories? Or any of them?
2 of them are happy.
2 of them are not.
Okay. Okay. So, there's 5 stories. 2 are happy, 2 are not, which means 1 is neutral, which is interesting.
I mean, honestly, 2 of them are kind of. Well, I mean, they're not. They're not very happy, but they made them fun.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Hajime from Hollow Device did a 3D birthday live.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a new music video called Deep Dive that came out of it. And listen, I'm going to be real with you. I didn't watch this. I tried. I was going to. I had it queued up. It was in a tab, and then that tab got lost in my giant wall of tabs, and then I just never found it again. So, unfortunately, I cannot report on things such as, like, the track list. If somebody wants to look that up, we can run through the track list real quick. That's up to you guys right now. In the meantime, I will tell you that the new music video for Deep Dive is very impressive. And we get to see a side of Hajime that we haven't really seen before. A much more mature Onesan style of Hajime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not what you expect, because normally she's got like the 2 diddly bopping twin tails on the side of her head, and she's all like cute, and she says words with a different inflection. That's very badass, but also very cute.
Yeah.
And she's dropped the cute, and now she's just badass, and she's got long hair, and she's got like a different outfit and stuff, and it's an impressive switch up. Very, very strong change up from Hajime.
It is. It's one of the more dramatic like model changes that we've seen, honestly. Just because it gives her such a hugely different feel. And I don't know why. I guess I shouldn't say that her model changed necessarily that much. It just, I don't know. It really gives her a very different feel. And I guess the outfit is pretty different too. She definitely went for more mature, grown up with this one.
100%. It's basically like a different person. So, I will say that her 3D live is called Rise in Motion.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it?
It sure gave me my motion.
Oh no, she did a member stream after the fact. That's what the paywall. It's not actually paywalled, it's
a rise in membership.
Yep. It's just confusing because YouTube has started. I don't know how it works exactly, but sometimes membership streams are just listed in like the normal live streams, and sometimes they are not. I don't know if you can manually set which streams are like that. Maybe I'm completely wrong and they've been there all the time and I just don't pay attention.
Oh, the membership streams? Yeah, there's actually been a big thing that people have been talking about where they keep getting suggested membership streams and stuff from people that they're not membered to, and it's really fucking annoying. And it has been for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because sometimes you click on them and they don't even really... like maybe in the fine print somewhere it says it's membership, but it's not that noticeable. So you'll click on a stream and it will be members only.
It's happened to me a few times for sure. I did find the track list, by the way, if you'd like to know about the track list.
Sure.
So we've got an opening for the first few minutes, as you would expect. And then followed that by Banzai. And then E Janaika, MC1, and Interlude. Karari. Theater with Hoshimachi Suisei. Another MC segment, this time with Hoshimachi Suisei. Followed by Step wa Oshizuka ni. And then, Cameron, you're going to like this. Another interlude.
Fuck, she did it again!
Then it was Bad Hatter, Nonsense, Kokoro with Heikos Bales, Kaname and Riona. And then who is that? Mizu Miya Kaname and Riona. Then Superstar, Deep Dive, Guns of Saxophone. And then that was it. I'm guessing she did her new original song somewhere along the line in there.
I guess she couldn't get the rights to Doggy God Street.
I said, I haven't gotten to watch or listen to this. It's unfortunate, but I'm sure she did a great job.
We'll include it now, though, because I don't know. Did you watch the music video that she put out? So we may as well go through that right now here, too. Yeah, they did a Kanaru music video for her new song using her new outfit. That is about the highest quality you can expect for any of these videos right now.
Sex.
And if you thought, yes.
Thank you, Cameron.
Cameron says sex. Carlos softly. Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah. If you thought it looked good in the her 3D live, now having a professional video done using the same model, yeah, it's on a whole nother level.
I think she beat up Bae and took her background dancers.
They're very good at their jobs and they're very professional.
I guess they're actually labeled as device backup dancers, but they look suspiciously similar.
They go to the same stores. They eat the same Wegmans.
Yes. They're too bougie. They no Trader Joe's for them.
To Trader Joe.
Trader Joe's.
Trader.
Right.
This is all I have. Leave me alone.
I will not. Yeah. Be better fans than us and go watch her 3D live. There you go. That's the thing you should take away, aside from the fact that she's now sexy instead of kawaii.
Mm-hmm. I see.
All right there, Cam?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
He had to show off his new merch.
My official Toledo Joel's merch. But does she have merch?
I don't know. That's your job. Yes, she does.
Thanks for doing my job. Huh?
Oh my god, fine.
Is there a link to it in the notes? Yeah.
No, there is not.
Slacking. Come on, this is all I have. This is all I have. I have so little. I was born in a house that was so tiny, Carlos. It was
He had
such a
one
small
window,
house.
and all of his 17 siblings and him had to fight for it every day. Todoroki Hajime, birthday 2026. The full birthday set is 125 United States dollars and includes a pouting Boncho acrylic stand, the Boncho jersey, Hajime matching choker, plushie keychain, Black Aurora outfit version. That's her new outfit.
Black Aurora.
Bonus. Ticket style card.
A card in the style of a ticket. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a autographed ticket style card.
I think the air conditioning in my room is broken.
Oh? That's unfortunate.
I hit the down button and I didn't hear the AC come on ever. So I think this is just what my room is. So
so sorry, sir. The acrylic stand is one of the ones where you can either have her sit. It's like her sitting, and you can either have it so that she is like floating on the stand like normal, or you can put the stand like halfway up on the back, and then you can have her like sitting on the edge of stuff. Rem just had one of these come out, I believe.
I see that seems to be the current meta for acrylic stands. There's like I think pretty much all of HoloLive's acrylics, or a lot of them anyway, that they've been releasing are of this new style.
I like the little blurb here that says, can be hung on desks, comma, etc. You put it on desks or other things. The Boncho jersey is really cute. It has like a little chibi Boncho on the back. Very nice. And it has a little embroidery on the front. You could wear her choker. Matching design with choker worn by Todoroki Hajime. Would you like to wear her choker?
I don't think I will.
If it's true, if it matches in sizing too, yeah, it would probably not fit around this. So
if I buy it and it fits, it's like, she got a thick neck.
God damn.
God damn.
Damn, boy, her neck's thick.
Thick as her head. She looked like a pencil.
Oh, man. And also the little plushie keychain, which is cute.
Kawaii.
Pretty sure if I put that choker on, it would pop my head off.
I don't know. I don't think they have they don't have dimensions listed on it. All you need to know is too small for us.
Yeah, 100%.
Imagine you look at the dimensions for it and it's a bunch of Japanese characters you can't read, but then in English, Carlos.
Oh, they do have dimensions on it, actually.
Oh, wow. Are they breaking them?
They are not in American dimensions, so this means nothing to me.
Let me put it this way. It would probably fit around my wrist. Like,
you have the wrist of a Japanese woman's neck.
His wrist was lithe and beautiful, like a Japanese woman's neck.
Welcome back, 1930s author.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You ever read a book and then you have to stop and check the publication date and you're like, oh yeah, the 70s, that makes sense.
Yep.
I was reading this, we're moving on to the next topic, but this is just this is an interlude, Cameron. Go support Hajime, she's cool. Anyway, I was reading this book and it's like, a standard spy thriller book, and the main character is this, really big buff dude. And there's a scene where he's sitting on a beach and a beautiful woman comes out of the water and they sit on the beach and they have a conversation, and he says something that reminds her of her dead husband. And so she starts crying and his response is to slap her. And then of course they immediately then make love on the beach. And I was reading this and I was like, wait a minute. And I flipped to the publication date, 1976, and I flip back. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I understand now. Like, contextually, I understand where this fits in the timeline of mankind. Like,
well, that's how they thought it worked back then.
Yeah, exactly. If she starts crying, you hit her. That's what you do.
A shame they didn't have YouTube back then. He would have just done that instead.
I feel like that one sort of went over my head, but oh man.
Yeah, you get some interesting. Even on YouTube, you get like occasionally some really odd old things, or and sometimes it's purposely made that way.
On YouTube, never. Everyone is on their best behavior there.
I had this recommended to me here a while back. I don't know where that came from, but
oh no, is that a link? Okay.
Oh
my god! What in the actual fuck, Carlos?
Wow,
yeah,
bro, you gotta put an asterisk in that thumbnail. I get that you're saying it historically, but you can't be doing that. Does he sing it?
I didn't click on the video.
Carlos, why didn't you click? This
is not getting shared for all of you viewers and listeners, by the way.
Subscribe to the Patreon. We'll talk about it.
Spoiler, there's a really bad word in that title. It's the kind of word that someone says and everyone in the room goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, now that we're all uncomfortable.
Can I say a joke that I think is really funny in a similar vein?
I guess.
I'm sorry. I'm being intrusive thought, and I'm in a weird mood. Have you ever seen the hit film or like any scenes of the hit film, The Black Klansman movie?
Adam Driver is such a nice man. I'm sure he would never say anything upsetting or mean.
I'm sure this is a joke you've already heard, but I remembered it yesterday when people were talking about Adam Driver on Reddit. And it reminded me of my favorite joke my one friend told me that he probably took from online. It's the scene where Adam Driver's screaming at the guy to get off his lawn. And after the end of the scene, the director quietly goes, the line was, get away.
He just really committed to the bit, man. He was like in it. He was method acting.
That is a good movie also. Okay, sorry.
It's like whenever they were filming Django and Leonardo DiCaprio was like, I don't want to say it. Feel uncomfortable saying it. And then Samuel L. Jackson was like, man, this is a Tuesday. Like, he's like, I hear this word 1,000 times before lunch. Just say the fucking word. Do your job. Just do your job.
He got the pass that day. He got the pass so goddamn hard. If Samuel L. Jackson says you can say it, you're good for 24 hours.
Yeah, like you're given a window. I wouldn't go to like Harlem and say it, but like
no, like obviously, like come on, you're on a provisional license to drive cargo from here to here. You don't pull off at the strip club and fuck around.
All right. Well, that's no fun. But
this is usually what people talk about right after they get done talking about Hajime.
Yeah, it's the delicate balance of when it is appropriate to say the N-word. That is exactly
what do you think, Hajime?
No, Miko, stop!
Miko, not again!
Oh my god. Everyone's seen that clip. It's so unfucking fortunate. It's so unfortunate. She didn't know, man. She didn't know.
She really... It's fine. Everyone understood.
Yeah. There was another one that did it too, I think. But anyways, we should probably move on from this topic.
It sucks. I hate this episode.
Yeah, this is a really... We're way off base tonight. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let's move on to our review of the film The Darjeeling Limited. Cameron, what did you think?
That's a good movie. Well, I think yet again Wes Anderson is really showing his style and how he has evolved. I mean, ever since he started out with his smaller Fox Searchlight films, Oh, wait, that's not the next topic. Nick, you're looking at the wrong doc.
Shit, I'm way off base again. All right, let me actually read the notes. Komodo Eki has graduated. Yep. I bet she would have loved The Darjeeling Limited, or at least found a good discussion point about it or two.
I never saw her opinion on Wes Anderson. I did go to some of her tier list streams.
They were always very interesting. I always
she had good
thought that
taste.
she had very interesting, like, insights and opinions on things regarding film. That was basically your biggest thing. So.
Yep. Yeah. And I watched through most of her graduation stream, and probably most of her graduation stream was movie discussion. So,
I'm surprised.
Therefore, man.
Yeah. I don't know. She didn't really do anything like big or huge. She just kind of hung out and played mortuary assistant and just kind of yapped with whoever decided to show up and hang out for a while. It was mostly Paige and Poma.
And for those who may not know, Komo Dokueki is one of the talents from V4Mirai. She was a part of the generation Aura Rain, and unfortunately 2 out of 4 of the talents have now graduated from Aura Rain.
Yeah. We can kind of talk about those together. Because Komo Dokueki and Surina Maiko both graduated. They were, like, as Cam said, they were both members of Aura Rain, which leaves 2 members of Aura Rain left. We have Awuwu and we got Paige Turner that are still there. Yeah. Tell me more about Komo's graduation, Carlos.
It was really just genuinely a fun hangout stream. Like, she didn't have any like huge major plans or anything prepared for it. She just kind of wanted to do what she's always been doing and, say goodbye.
And then I guess then Surina Maiko also graduated.
Yeah. So this was polar opposite in every way. And like actually every way possible, because Como was like new, like brand new for V4Mirai, and Surina Maiko, even though she was a part of the same generation actively at the end, she was actually one of the first talents of V4Mirai period. It's just she had joined their generation at the end. So Surina had a lot more involved with hers because she just had a lot more time at the company and a lot more to say goodbye to.
Yeah, because originally she was part of their first wave of talent.
Yeah.
And then she re-debuted and everything. So it's like, I don't know, there's just the fact that, like, despite the fact that she was everyone's kohai, she was the newest, she was also everyone's senpai because she'd been there the longest. So...
Yeah, there were several of them, several of the girls, because they basically...
So it kind of breaks down the school metaphor whenever you... Because, like, what's the equation to that? That she got held back a year? Like, what's that mean? I hate the school metaphor. Sorry, that's intrusive thought.
I don't know, it's just, like, because basically all of the other talents showed up to, say their goodbyes to her. And, several of them mentioned how she was an inspiration to them joining the company in the first place. Because she was one of the founding members. So people would find the company and they would see her from the very beginning.
Yeah, I said that I really liked Komo Dokueki's, like, the fact that her focus was movies. She had a clear focus. That's the thing that she really cared about.
Always helpful.
She spent a lot of time talking about, and it was always really interesting because if you care about movies, you could go to any of her streams really, and you'd get an opinion about some kind of a movie at some point. You know what I mean? And I really liked Surina Maiko because she has a beautiful voice, and she was really, really good at singing. And I will never forget how good she was at singing Alicia Keys songs, because that was like the first like thing I ever saw from her was a karaoke of her, and she sang, I don't know, an Alicia Keys song, and like that like memory I can sing the song in my head. I just can't name the title of it right now. But either way, it's one of those ones where like that memory in my mind is Serena Maiko, is her singing that song. So
yeah, and she did more karaoke for her graduation too. It was everything you could have wanted. She's very good at it. And like you said, Como's specialty was movies. And even though I didn't watch her a ton, it was really fun listening to her talk about movies because of how passionate she was and how much she knew so much about so many different movies.
Yep. She's extremely well versed in movies. It was also funny because there were definitely streams that I tuned into that she would end the stream and be like, okay, well, we're going with some folks. We're going to go see this new movie. I'll tell you guys about it when I get back, or I'll tell you about it tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, or what I thought about it and stuff. So it's like, it's obviously something she was actively passionate for. So
yeah.
It sucks that they graduated. I think they were both really strong talents. I think they both had a lot of things that were really interesting going for them.
Yeah.
But if it's time for them to head on to greener pastures, then it simply is time. So,
yeah.
I wish them nothing but the best.
Same. I hope they continue to do great things. Shall we continue the graduation train then, I guess?
Choo-choo.
Yeah.
Holostar graduations are happening.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, I think it's Miyabi and Tema are the two that have graduated at this point. Do I have those names right? Is the first question. Probably not.
I'm pretty sure Tema definitely has. But yeah, they have just freshly graduated for us as of recording. So I'm not too up to date. I know that Tema has made I believe it was all of his membership cover songs public, which is it's really cool that he did that.
Yeah, it's a good move, frankly. I was right. It's Miyabi. Miyabi also graduated. So
yeah, it's very unfortunate. I want to try and read up a little bit more about it, since there's still going to be more. That we've just started basically as of recording.
And we got 4 more graduations to go from them, so there's going to be a lot to talk about.
This
there,
sucks.
I assume. It really does suck. It's not unexpected, but it is unfortunate. It's a lot of Japanese VTubers that we don't necessarily follow on a daily basis or anything. It's a lot of folks that are going to be moving on to other things, and I don't know. It's just a lot.
Against their will. Like, a lot of them have basically voiced how much they don't want to. Like, this is different than other graduations where they reach the conclusion, both parts, like, yeah, it isn't working. All right, time for me to go. This is Hololive going. It's like whenever someone stayed at your house too long, but they're your friends, so you don't want to go. You have to leave. You just start to make sounds longer and go, and you don't start a new activity, and you wait till your friend goes, well, I should go.
Well,
it just sucks. It sucks to watch a lot of talented people leave a company, and all of them, it wasn't their idea to leave. It wasn't time.
This is also.
So I just feel
this is one of the points where I think out of everything that's ever happened, other than we've had some pretty bad situations in the past with people leaving Hololive and cover, but this is one of the worst that we've seen.
It's a branch closing.
It's one of the worst situations, possibly the worst. And it's also one of the times when the talent, when the existing talents, both the ones leaving and the ones staying, have been very, very openly disappointed and against what Cover has been doing. Normally, they're not quite so open about things that are going on with like company restructuring, but a lot of people have been very open about it this time. So yeah,
there's just not a positive spin to this. This just sucks the whole way through.
Yep. From A to Z, it just kind of blows. And that's unfortunately all we can really say about it at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little Fallout notification appears in the corner. Everyone disliked that. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about that more in the future. For better and, well, mostly for the worse, but still.
Yeah.
We do have one piece of big good news that we can talk about here, which is that Ko Maria has ungraduated. A very rare occurrence. Though I believe she is
really
vampire, so that does make sense to some degree.
Or perhaps
castle,
if she was Jesus.
Yeah, her castle reappeared in Japan, and she spawned, and hopefully there's no Belmonts on the way to take care of any issues that are outstanding. Yeah, she's back. She's streaming. She did a big, like, 9-hour I'm ungraduating, I'm back to live stream. As we recall, she got her IP back from V4Mirai, right?
Yeah.
And so now she is back. She's independent again. And yeah, let me see if I can real quick. She did, like I said, a 9-hour ungraduation stream.
Yeah.
I think she's back.
She was doing a bunch of call-ins for where people could just, you know, just express their joy to call in, express their joy to see her again. Because this is, even though we didn't really have a chance to watch a ton of her return stream, this is some of the biggest news, like, for a corpo, period. Because this just does not happen, like, ever.
It is a very big thing, right? It's a very unusual thing in general, just like Carlos said. So yeah. During her graduation stream, go ahead.
This is a completely off-topic tangent, sort of. But I was I was just typing her name into YouTube to go to her channel, and I don't know why. I don't know the context behind this, but I need to find out what is the context between when I type her name in and the very first recommended search is Ko Maria Mountain Dew.
That I don't sign. She probably peed in it.
Anyway.
Okay, so yeah, there's a picture she put out of her and all of the people she did call-ins with. A lot of people that I recognize in here. A lot of people I don't recognize in here. Mocha's in here. Bree's in here. Nene Amano. Phoebe's in here. Shiki Miyashino. Kani Kanazawa. Chikafuji Lisa. Elias Delaria. Rocky Kazuki. Lazumi Peachy. Penny Puffball, Rem Kanashibari, Bonnie Barkswell, Ikamori, tons of folks. Lullaby, Fuzuki Miki. Like
I like how this
named, like, maybe half, maybe 2/3, somewhere in there.
I like how this stream is so long that, like, the current top comment for me is just somebody specifically time-stamping that Fuzuki Miki called in at exactly 6 hours and 38 minutes and 59 seconds in.
There you go. I didn't realize how many friends she had, but that's really cool.
I wish I had friends.
Same, buddy. Same. So yeah, congratulations to her for coming back strong and keep doing great stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. All right. More news. Additional news. News 2.0.
News bits. Bits.
Congratulations to Eru from Izigenia, as she is now a monetized otter. You otter know that she's monetized.
Congrats.
So now you can go fling cash, donate dosh, and hurl coinage at the otter.
They like that.
Yeah.
I believe she said one of the other talents is or should be monetized soon, I believe. Hopefully they'll all be monetized here soon enough and we'll have their own celebration stream.
Fingers crossed.
But they're doing good things.
Yeah, and also there's going to be an off-kai appearance, I believe, for Eru, right?
Yeah, I believe all of the Izigenia was announced for this.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, it's neat that they're moving up so quickly.
Well, I'm glad for them because they got a lot of good folks over there.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel cheerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what else is full of cheer is Runie Ruse's new outfit.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh yeah, also the new outfit.
Yeah,
she's now a cheerleader.
She's a leader of cheer, some would say.
I guess that's the only thing eviler than an evil woman is a cheerleader.
In my experience. Actually, I got along with the cheerleaders that I've known.
You haven't met the evil ones. You evil? Let's dig deeper.
Yes, I am. I am man.
And man is evil.
Through some interpretations.
And how does that make you feel?
Happy.
You're happy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It makes me feel happy. And something else. And gay.
No? Okay. I like the third thing and the first thing. The second thing being mysterious. It makes me wonder if that's some sort of bridge between the... Yeah, Rooney's outfit's good. I like it. I'm sorry.
I was trying to reference that. I think it's a Julie Andrews song from that one musical.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's a really cute outfit. She's a cheerleader.
It is.
I was hoping someone would have something. I don't fucking know.
No one has anything. It's an outfit. What more do I say?
She's got her fucking tummy out.
I'm gonna fucking get my dick out.
She's got leg warmers.
I'm putting my dick away.
Good.
Is
nobody got time for that.
Is this the outfits that she kind of pranked her community with a little bit?
Yeah, she did a fake graduation post.
Yeah.
She didn't an announcement, but I swear it's good. And then she spent like 20 minutes like fake crying and being like, I swear, I don't know how to tell you guys this. And she's like, I'm getting an outfit. Evil woman.
Oh, hey, she's done a green screen stream with her new outfit.
Oh, good.
I say that as I skim through the stream. Okay, there is a green screen portion of it. It's eventually. You just have to skip almost an hour and a half into the stream before you get to the green screen, and an hour and a half into the 2-hour-long stream.
What more do you want from her, Carlos? Why lower your standards? You're the one who is being unreasonable.
I will have to apologize.
Shorten your podcast. It takes too long to get to Runie. Make it shorter.
I mean, that's valid criticism. We should probably address some of that. All right. My cat wants something. I don't know what it is. It's probably just attention. He's a good boy.
He's very upset that Narissa is no longer there.
Bro, I know other people have gotten outfits this week, and it's fucking killing me. He is also.
How many calories is a cat?
Probably like
3,000. 650. Wait.
Quarter. I don't know. It's probably
someone
like
on Reddit figured it out.
Like 15 to 20,000 or something, because they're not that big.
650 calories for the meat, 3,000 for the fat.
So that's it for a cat?
Assuming you can't eat the organs and bones. Wait, hang on. He didn't do the math.
A terrible emergency food supply.
He didn't do the math.
I don't think that's right though, because like he's at least a few pounds of meat. You know what I mean?
1 pound of meat has 650 calories. 1 pound of fat has 3,000. So it really comes down to the cat.
But he's
one guy did the math. He says 10,755 calories.
How many?
10,755 calories.
For the average cat? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, for the average cat.
Like indoor cats are going to be significantly better for caloric count as opposed to outdoor cats.
This is true.
I got one in the other room that's quite a bit more than that, I'm sure.
Oh, I don't like that. Like the way Carla said, I got one in the other room felt like a guy saying, I got a steak in the fridge. Like Carlos almost sounded excited, like can't wait till Friday.
Hey, we got an agreement. If I die and I'm laying on the floor, he's gonna try and eat my face. So
your cat will not hesitate to eat you.
That's the thing. Like, I don't think I should hesitate to eat him whenever he takes the bucket.
No, not at all. Like, I think even like a minor emergency should lead to like, well, I should probably eat my cat to be safe.
This is so fucked. I could never do that. He's such a good boy. Look at him.
There's so like a thunderstorm warning, so maybe just eat a little bit of it. He is mindful and he is demure.
I could just have like a like a leg.
Yeah. I mean, we treat Paimon the same, so it's fine.
Okay, we've achieved balance in the universe.
That was good.
Upcoming events.
The FazeCon official guide stream. Wow.
Yes.
I can't wait to figure out how FazeCon.
Their new manager, I believe, Junko.
I don't think she's actually new as a manager by a long shot, but she actually has a model now.
Well, no, she said she was an assistant manager for a while, and then
that's true.
So, saying.
I'm pretty sure her name has been pretty well known for a while, but yeah, she was not a full manager.
A game room specializing in mahjong. Wow, that sounds like paradise.
Face Connect has such an interesting relationship with the Chinese. Like, and I don't understand it. And I want to bring Sakuna on this fucking podcast to talk about it sometime. I just want to be like, Fishman, can you please just tell me, like, how does this work? How are you feeling about this? Like, I want to know.
Okay, well, I guess the easy answer for that is that, like, I would say probably roughly half of the people at that company are Chinese.
Okay, that adds up. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it makes sense. Like,
I know a lot of them stream mahjong. I know a lot of them play mahjong. They like it. So this does. It's funny that they're doing a room for mahjong, but it also does add up. It does make sense.
I mean, it's one of the things they've made part of the company anyway. Like
that and coffee.
A lot of them, yeah.
Which they will
all except to China.
They will be serving Phase coffee everywhere, apparently.
Oh, hell yeah.
What a specific how are they still pushing the coffee so hard? That means they reinvest in it every year. They're still paying everyone.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess Grumpy Cat had coffee too.
There you go.
So I guess if there's the Grumpy Chino, I guess there's room for whatever Face Connect is. Maybe the bar's lower than I thought for having coffee.
Bro,
I mean,
there are people that rock up to fucking anime conventions and sell anime foot girl water now, and like,
yeah, but that's cheaper to produce. Like, you don't even have to like go to South America and hurt anyone. You can get the anime foot girl water pretty cheap.
you don't have to hurt people to get coffee.
You almost always have to hurt people to get coffee, but there's ways to not hurt people and get the coffee.
You can get free trade coffee.
You can get, and thank God for that. But coffee's one of those vegetables where just like, we gotta hurt someone to get this, or else where's the fun?
Oh, like cocoa beans.
Cocoa beans, you gotta hurt some. Bananas, we've also hurt way too many people. Even if we stopped hurting people over bananas, it's too late. The hurt's deep.
Yeah. We overthrew governments.
Yeah. See, the thing is you're struggling to understand why this is a thing for Face Connect and how it's like it's all working out. Well, it's unique. Not that many people do it, but it's also a recurring consumable that they can keep reselling to you over and over again. And maybe you're forgetting how absurdly expensive the Face Connect coffee is.
It is quite expensive, I do recall.
It is like quadruple the price of regular American coffee.
Like, I think it's like roughly quadruple the cost of Starbucks beans if you buy Starbucks beans.
Yeah.
Face Connect coffee.
And like, most days of the week drink garbage like Maxwell House quality coffee. So like, that's how cheap I am. Especially now because the price of coffee is fucking astronomical. But anyways.
Yeah, like the average bag of Face Connect coffee is like $35. Meanwhile, my good roasts that I get through website is like $22 max.
Yeah.
It's also for
don't come with an anime girl on the cover, so there's that.
That is true.
Well, get fucked me.
That's the thing is like weebs have two addictions: caffeine and anime women, and so you can feed both of them at the same time.
And
yeah,
feet.
I mean that's how what gamer subs learned. Just slap an anime woman on the container, and there you go.
I think Cameron.
My hubris! I gotta close websites.
He's back, everyone. He's back. Okay, you want to run us through the events of this stream, Carlos?
All right. Well, yep. Their now full manager, Junko, has her own model. People were not healthy about her new model, as usual. It is very nice, though. But this was a very last-minute stream, because I believe FazeCon is actually happening. The first day is happening the day this episode comes out. So they had like,
I see.
This was like a last, not even a week until the event happened, and they had this stream to kind of, they went into pretty big depth on the everything that's going to be happening at their convention. So they went through. It's like, this is the floor plan. This is what's going to be going on in each section. Like, there's going to be one of those little token systems that you can collect tokens and stamps and things. I think it's similar to the stamp rallies that a lot of anime conventions have been picking up on.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be running music events the entire time the convention is running. They're going to have a maid cafe. It is going to be run by the talents. So if you have a favorite talent, that's going to be your chance.
Okay. Just little fucking Roomba in a maid outfit wanders over to you. It's like, what do you want?
I hope that's exactly how it works. I hope they put maid outfits on the little Roomba devices.
That'd be the funniest shit in the world. Tenma screams at you until you cry. Then dumps coffee on you. Oh, man.
Hey, Tenma can do both. She can punch you and insult you, or she can be very nice.
That's fair. I'm interested to see how FazeCon goes. From an industry perspective, right? It's the second convention for VTubers in this area this summer, or it's the first one, and then we have Offkai. We have Offkai next month, I believe. And Offkai is a much broader event. It's much more inclusive for everybody. When we were at Oshi Uplink, there was a Phase Connect booth, and they had some stuff, but it was very limited in what it offered. And when I spoke to one of the people there, they were like, yeah, they're kind of saving a lot of the big stuff right now for their, like, what they're doing is sort of a run up to FazeCon, and then most of the big stuff is going to be at FazeCon. Right? So, like, they had, like, a few acrylic stands for sale there, I believe, was what they had for merch. I might be wrong on that at this point. And then they had, like, a blind bag where you pull it out and get, like, a little postcard with one of the Face Connect talents on it in a blind bag, right? And then they had a big wall that you could sign your name on that was, you know, going to be displayed somewhere, I'm sure, probably at FazeCon.
By the way, they did say that there's going to be a dealer hall, and they're going to have like she did say there's going to be like exclusive merch, and they were going to be having reruns of old merch too.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of exclusive stuff there.
Which is fair, because you go to a convention, you want to spend some money on some merch. That's usually how it works, right? I will say that it's really interesting to see how this is going to fit. It's a smaller convention on the grander scale of things. It's at a hotel. It's at the Beverly Game Hotel. But it is, you know, the fact that it's their first year, the fact that it is a dedicated event, not just for VTubers, but for a single VTuber company. It's pretty unique in that regard. There's going to be other folks there, I'm sure, but it's, you know, focused on Phase Connect. So that's part of it. So I'm interested to see how it does. I hope it does well. I hope that it's a very big thing to dedicate an entire event like this to a single group like Phase Connect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just really interested and curious whether they're going to, at the end of the day, be like, that was really successful, and we found out that, you know, this was the big thing that we were pushing for, and it turns out it was super worth it, and we ended up making money off of it and all this other stuff. Or if they, at the end of the day, they go, well, that was fun one time. Like, I'm really curious to see how it goes and where it's going to go from here, I guess. I'm that's how I look at FazeCon right now. And I look at it that way because it's on the other side of the fucking country, and I can't look at it from inside it. I will not be there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unless Fishman wants to fly me out, hit me up, Fishman. I'll fly out.
Hey, I'll request the time off if we got invited.
Just saying.
But
yeah,
good.
You have till September 4th.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's like you said, it's interesting because obviously HoloLive has their own annual event. They're a huge, massive company. They can afford to do that. They have the fan base to support such a thing. Will Phase Connect have a big enough fan base for that? And I'm sure
it's
June 12th.
Just one of those things where, like, VTubing community at 99% power is HoloLive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's where it feels like, at least, don't get me wrong, if you go to Japan, VTubing is spread out more. They got Vispo, they got Nijisanji still. They've got other, like, Brave Group and stuff. They've got big groups in Japan. But, like, the Western, as far as the Western sphere is concerned, like, VTuber community at full power is the entire VTuber community, and VTuber at 90% power is just HoloLive. So, and then you've got everybody on Twitch doing whatever they're doing. And also Herb hangs out there sometimes. So
Mm-hmm. It's the Twitch side of things is very difficult to gauge because I don't know why, but I think I don't know. I think we're just too biased because we don't use Twitch enough.
Yeah. I do on occasion, but that's kind of it.
Yeah. But oh man, I do wish that I could have gone to something like that. Like just especially for like the first experience, because first experiences for events like these are always you're going to have a memorable time.
Yeah.
Will it be a good or a bad memory? Only time will tell.
Well, that's the thing, is that Goshi Uplink was a really great time. There were definitely parts of that where everybody there was like, we're going to get shut down in like the next 2 hours by a fire marshal. You know what I mean? Like there were moments where people were like very like something is definitely going to happen here, but then everything turned out okay. Everything was fine. And yeah, it just ended up being a really great event. Very like everybody was really cool. Everybody was really fun to talk to, and we'll probably see it again next year. I hope we do. So, I hope that maybe we get a different, larger venue, but maybe if we don't, then it'll still be great. Who cares? But yeah, no, I hope all the best for FaZeCon. I just like I said, I'm really curious about it. So
it looks like they have a fairly large venue.
Yeah, that's the Burlingame Convention Center Hotel, I think. So like it should be good. As far as size is concerned. Again, for a first year event, it's hard to gauge because you don't necessarily know, but FaZe Connect does have a very dedicated audience. I know that a lot of the people I've talked to, big FaZe Connect fans, are FaZe Connect fans, not necessarily fans of streamers or VTubers or whatever. They're fans of FaZe Connect, and they like the talents there, and they support the talents there and stuff. It's just part of it. So
I'm just curious if like they're shooting well above what they do, because like I know we don't talk numbers a lot, or at least we try not to, but it's like their biggest talent doesn't even have 1 million subs, like, and they're hosting a con that's nothing but them. I'm really curious if the numbers are there, because they're shooting hard. This is a big statement, but it's like, can you get that many people there? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this at all.
The only little odd thing to mention for like their numbers though is that some of their talents, some of FaZe Connect's talents, despite having considerably lower viewer counts or subscriber counts than like Hololive talents and the big corpos, some of their concurrent viewer counts are absurd.
yeah, I know that Sheena and Urika have like insane CCV.
Yeah, like I have seen Sheena in particular. I've seen her have higher concurrent viewer counts than like the Holostars did.
Oh,
not
yeah.
all the time, but sometimes she does.
Yeah. I guess my thought is like Hololive has the numbers and they don't host solo cons in EN. So how does this make sense for FaZe Connect, and what are they getting out of it besides having a fan meetup? Because at the end of the day, you hope this is like a promotion thing. FaZe Connect does things where it's like, I don't know how they got that much money. And they make me nervous.
Well, FaZe Connect's primary audience is also in English, so they're gonna hold events here.
Can I refund my badge? Refunds can be requested for our registration desk. Partial refunds available until June 1st. Oh, it's way too late to refund your FaZe Connect badge. You are in.
You're in it to win.
Do I need to have a room at the hotel to attend? No. You do not have to be staying at the hotel to attend FaZeCon. Where is the venue? How do I get there?
Even just scrolling through Sheena's like past few live streams. Like, she has live streams. Like, she made a pot roast and it has 21,000 views, and that's really solid numbers for a stream where she dumped a bunch of stuff into a pot. Her biggest stream in the last few weeks is her playing Forza Horizon 6, and it has 56,000 views, and that is total live English numbers. Like, as far as like concurrent viewers is concerned.
It is. It's unfortunate that we are genuinely skewed, because we're used to going to like Pakora's channel and seeing her stupid 500,000 view VODs. That is not normal.
No, that's incredibly abnormal. Like, there's successful VTubers out there, and they have VODs that have 400 views. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So for English like VTubers, like Face Connect talents do really well. Don't get me wrong. But again, I'm sort of on Cameron's camp too, where I'm like, I want to know how successful this is going to be. I'm very curious about it.
Yeah, like overall, a lot's going to be said by if this is successful or not. Because if it is successful, it means they can swing that weight, and they do have the numbers to back it up. I don't even know what success would be. Is it them selling out all the tickets? Because I feel like people are going to have a good time at this. I don't think they hired incompetent people to run this. I don't know.
Yeah,
we're going to know this time next week.
I feel like they would have at least some idea of how to handle an event like this, because they've been attending other conventions.
Yeah. Which I think that's a big part of why they've been going to these cons, is to get an idea of how to run them and making connections. Like, I know the one we went to had connections with people who ran the big VTuber con.
Offkai, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just that. I mean, like, they go to conventions to advertise and to like sell things too. Like, that's a huge part of them going to conventions.
Oh, yeah,
also,
yeah.
Like,
but also connections.
The networking opportunities are really good at conventions. We met Sakana, Carlos and I. We literally walked up to a booth, and I was talking to a guy, and then some guy shook his hand and was just like, "Thank you for everything." And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know, like, and it was like, "Oh, I'm the CEO of the company." Like, and that we didn't fucking know what we were doing. Like, you know what I mean? We were just talking and hanging out, and he was just he was a nice guy to talk to. So, like, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of really interesting stuff here that, like, I'm just curious about how this is going to go, how well this is going to, like, be received. I'm sure that, like, they're going to sell a bunch of tickets and there's going to be a bunch of people there. It's, like, the VTuber community is still really hungry for conventions. Unfortunately, we are entering an economic slump and shit's getting expensive quickly. But, like, people are, at the current moment, still have enough, like, mobility, and a lot of people still have enough money that they can go to conventions multiple times a year. They can go to FazeCon. They can fly out to the West Coast for something like this if Phase Connect is their company that they care a lot about. So it's just how many people are going to do that. I don't know. But I'm curious. I want to know. Anyway, that's FazeCon. We should move on to something else, shall we?
Yep.
Yes.
Music. We got some originals. Hajime, as
It's
we talked
time
about,
for the music segment.
What? Hajime has her new song Deep Dive. We talked about that already. We're not going to talk about it again. Numi and Amelie have a collab song called Restricted Future. It's a rock song.
Yeah, nice rock song. And I liked how Numi was so pumped to work with Amelie on this, despite that she herself is also an incredibly massive streamer at this point.
Yeah.
But obviously, Amelie has been around for much longer than the VTuber community. So a lot of people know and respect her for that, as they should.
It's only fair. Yeah, really cool song. Interesting video. Well crafted. I like it. Good stuff. Covers. Cece of Autofister fame has done a German cover of Lag Train, which is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lag Train is one of my favorite weeb songs. I love this song. And so hearing it in German is really interesting and different. I like it a lot. I'm really glad she did this. It brings it brings a lot of CC to the conversation. You know what I mean? It's something that she's uniquely positioned to do, and I'm really glad that she did this.
Yeah.
This is she thing. She germ.
Very interesting sounding. It really is.
It's also a nice twist on something we've seen 100 times before, if I'm honest.
That is true. I wonder if she's going to do more of these, or if this was kind of like a one-off thing.
I hope she keeps doing these because, like I said, she's uniquely positioned. Like, Kiara could do this too, but she hasn't. So,
yeah, and that'd be an Austrian. Idiot.
Well, that's fair. That's different. Very incredibly different. No relation whatsoever. Dianco Lestrea has done a cover of some Spicy Wolf stuff. I don't really know. I'm not.
Tabby no Tucci, no Danky. It's definitely not one of my favorite OPs of all time.
But now you can hear the Dianco version.
Oh, it is the short version. It's not the full song.
The short version's good. It's worth singing the full version because the key change at the end makes me cry. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful song. And Dianca did good. I like it. Two thumbs up.
Good job, Dianco. Excellent work. You had 2 fanboys sign off on it. That means you did good. Also, I liked that anime.
3 thumbs? Oh, no.
Yeah, and I like the cover a lot. It's great. Dianco's awesome.
3 thumbs! 3 thumbs, 3 thumbs, football!
I made Nick watch the remake partially against his will. And also partially against his will, he enjoyed it.
Well, Nick would never show us an anime against our will. Never. It was my idea to watch Gunsmith Cats.
Welcome to Tuna.
I introduced Nick to Gunsmith Cats. He'd never seen it before.
All right, you fucking hold up. Literally one of my favorite series because I'm secretly a man that lives in 1989 or something. Yeah, no, you need to dig deeper than that because I definitely showed you Gungrave and shit like that.
Dude, there's Gunsmith Cats is the one I remember the name of because that's the one that I went, yeah, this is good. And then there's one you showed me that was wow. Don't do that.
Yeah. So Gungrave was the one that I showed you and you laughed the entire way through the first episode.
I don't even remember Gungrave, bro.
What? Fuck, what was the main character's name in Gungrave? Because I know that was the funniest goddamn thing.
Gungrave. Based on the video game of the same name?
Yeah.
Brandon Heat.
That's his name.
Would you like to feel my heat? It's in my Brandon.
Oh, man. And then I showed you an episode of Tenchi Muyo, and I think I showed you the same episode twice at one point.
You showed me the same episode Tenchi Muyo twice, and then after an inexplicable amount of time, you showed me the second episode. And every time I've been shown Tenchi Muyo, there was no preamble. There was no asking, would you like to see Tenchi Muyo? Tenchi Muyo just began playing, and I was expected to indulge.
Well, in the next 3 to 7 months, you get ready for episode 3.
Yeah, the next time I'm in your home, who knows when that is? Hell, I might come into the Discord call and you're already screen sharing a fucking webcam pointed at your fucking CRTV. It's dude, look, it's episode 3.
Like, here you go. Guys, I got episode 3 on VHS. We're watching it. Let's go.
Like a fucking 120 episode show. We're going to just see over the course of the next 30
All
years.
right, there's 13 episodes of the original series.
And you're going to show me the new series, too. They keep the adventure going.
There's only like 15 reboots, and each of those is 26 episodes, and then...
Oh, my God.
The Tenchiverse is not just wide, it is...
The Tenchiverse.
Like, it is a very multifaceted fucking thing. There's been like, and I'm not kidding you, at least 5 to 7 reboots of that series, like different universes and stuff. At one point, they just picked one of the characters and they were like, "You're a magical girl now," and then they had a fucking series about it. So, like, I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Well, too bad, because Alicia Delotano don't play Bastion.
Oh my God, Bastion! That's a classic Xbox arcade game.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Keep doing it, coward. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're on to favorite stream moments of the week.
Favorite stream moments of the week?
Favorite stream moments of the week. Alicia Delantano played Bastion. This was a fun stream. I watched part of this. I was there live in the chat. You could have said hello.
Did you?
I don't know. Maybe. Alicia has been going through some medical stuff recently. They had to sever a nerve in one of her teeth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which I believe is what we'd call a root canal, but I'm not positive. Either way, she's been going through it. And then, so they did that, and then she was able to function again because she wasn't in constant pain. And then she played Bastion as a result. Because she needed something that she could play without talking a whole lot. And then it's Alicia, so she talked a good amount anyways.
She played the game that has one of the... it's a super giant game. So, obviously, like all of their games, they're known for their insanely well done narration.
Yes. Bastion is fucking fantastic. I love that game. And so, yeah, watching her play that was really fun.
Yeah. Like you said, she picked a game that had a fantastic, well-known narration so that she could talk less, and then talked anyway.
But yeah. I liked it. Yep. I liked the stream. I'm glad Alicia's feeling better. I hope she continues to feel better and better, which seems to be the case.
Me too.
Because now she has joined in on something that I was already watching her while I was watching other people play. Because this week,
Forza hers.
What?
No, keep going. Keep going.
What was that? Sorry, what did you say something?
I just said like Forza hers.
No, actually, it was a Minecraft SMP that happened this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So, okay, well, all right. Lulu Lasso is a VTuber, and she is all Western themed.
Yay, fucking hell. Oh, God, I'm covered in... Oh, God. Oh, disgusting.
She did an Old West Minecraft roleplay SMP server. And there was a lot of YouTubers in this. I caught the first day of this. I was watching Echo Mori and Eru. They were both playing, which was great. Echo Mori got thrown in jail for horse thieving. And then she decided that because she had accidentally penetrated society, that now she had to atone her sins. And so then she was going to join a church, but Sienna Elena, who was running the church, was running a polygamist church. She had a harem of women folk. And so Echo Mori did not take kindly to the harem people. She does not believe in that, because in Echo Mori's view, you have one wifey for lifey. So she then began to construct her own church, which is the one wifey for lifey church, to compete with Sienna's church.
So I'm just going to point out, I did Google search if bats are monogamous, and per Google, the majority of bats are not monogamous. They're quite promiscuous.
Not this one, though.
It's a wifey for lifey.
There's this whole evolving storyline, as always, with these things, which is really, really good. Meanwhile, Eru at some point shows up, like they're hanging out. By the way, the entire time I'm watching this, I'm playing Power Wash Simulator and just like laughing. So, cause this is how I spend my nights now, is playing Power Wash Simulator 2 and watching VTubers. It's a simple life, but it's joyful for me. But either way, this is going on. Meanwhile, Echo is also trying to start an egg farm to be Ego Mori, I guess. I don't know. That was a whole thing, and then she kind of got distracted by founding a religion. They start constructing... Yeah, understandable. They start constructing a church. Eru makes a dungeon in the basement to put the people who don't want to join the religion, I think. It's kind of vague at this point. But Echo's just like, you go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. And then Eru literally builds a dungeon and starts putting chains on the wall and stuff. And she finds a man and puts him in there, like chained to the wall. I don't know. There's a lot happening. At some point, I know that somebody steals something from Eru because the fucking most viral clip of this entire event happens like the next day or the day after, where somebody, and I don't actually remember who it was or know who it was, they burned down like half the town, I guess. And they then because they burned down Eru's house that she had, and then they showed up to apologize, and Dianco was trying to be like the mediator, and she was like, she just wants to apologize. And as soon as Eru saw her, she pulled out her gun and fucking murked her. Like, and she's like, she can apologize somewhere else. Like, she can be sorry elsewhere, was basically her response. And like fucking killed me. Funniest goddamn shit I've ever seen. Lord. Jesus exactly. Christ. I believe the next time I checked in on Echo Mori was a day or two later, and I think she had given up her religious ambitions and had then turned her church into a restaurant, but I'm a little fuzzy. So things evolve quickly whenever you can't like tune in all the time. So
hey, that happens in real life too with churches.
That's true, actually.
Of you.
That and like event venues, they turn into concert halls quite frequently around here.
Or Spirit Halloweens.
That too. One of them turned into a bar down in Pittsburgh. Church bar, whatever it is. Anyways, the SMP was really funny for everything that I managed to catch. It was very, very enjoyable. And if you'd like to see a bunch of girls doing really fun Western accents, I know that Alicia joined in on the second day, but I'll be honest, I know she was hanging out with Dianco a whole lot, and I managed to stop in a little bit, but I didn't catch a whole lot of what was going on with them. I checked in and they were raiding a desert temple and they didn't explode, which I was impressed about. So, what else? Cameron, what did you watch this week?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Cameron Power Hour, where Cameron actually watched an upsetting amount of VTubers. Let's see. First of all, I'm not going to count all the footage I watched because every single one of these game conferences I made sure to watch through the lens of a VTuber reacting to it. I will just like to point out that during the Keeleys, there was a game where it had big, bold text, and Bijou was just saying what the text said, and she's like, "How often do you kill? What's your darkest fantasy? Have you masturbated?"
How often do you masturbate?
Have you masturbated?
Which,
yeah,
like,
it's like, holy shit.
Bibu was like, how often do you... Whoa! That went to 100 quick.
And of course, watching every single VTuber's reaction to Tupac Shakur returning from the dead. Welcome back, Tupac.
We didn't mention that.
He really he loves Like a Dragon.
You want to talk about everyone going, wow, I can't wait for this game. It looks so cool and interesting, to everybody going, I don't know how I feel about that. Immediately.
It's upsetting, especially because none of Tupac's original family is involved at all of the estate, and they tend to greenlight things, and there was already the really upsetting Tupac hologram concert, and like everyone was like, is this AI? And like a studio went out of their way to say, no, it's not AI. We hired an actor, promise. Fingy promise. Anyways, let's go through the list of stuff I just pulled up on my YouTube tab. First thing I want to bring up is I didn't watch a ton of it, but I did watch Dr. Nova do one of her 3D walk-along streams where she went to an anime convention. It was very funny.
I watched this too.
Dr. Nova's a very inventive streamer. She made sure to have a katana and sword.
And a fedora hat.
Very funny stream. I don't know. I actually really am weak to streams where VTubers just look at Google Maps and explore places because it's kind of cozy but funny and surreal. And I like seeing what she finds weird. And I don't know, it's like a cultural exchange in a cozy, fun environment. Everyone just having a little giggle at shared experiences. Really adored the stream. I wish I saw more of it. I probably saw like 30 minutes of it.
So this was really fun because she was actually watching, so this was Dokumi, was the convention. And she was definitely not just jealous that she didn't get to go. And so was watching somebody who walked around with a camera through Dokumi and then reacted basically to what was going on, right? It was really great because occasionally the guy would like he was recording and then he'd lift the camera way up into the air so he could get like a view of what's going on. And so she would just be like, oh wow, I'm 10 feet tall again. It's crazy because she's in 3D on the screen. Like you're looking at her back as she's walking around. She's like, oh, I'm really, really tall again. This happens sometimes. Like things like that.
I just love how she uses her 3D model. I feel like Dr. Nova is one of the most inventive people in the space right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. But also she's
just not,
hyper-fixated
like,
on
flashy.
Jax. And so there would be like
Jack's Digital Circus.
Tiny Jax plushie like in the corner of some like where the dealer hall, and she would like single it out the nanosecond it appeared on screen and then just scream Jax. Yeah, like, she did it so many times. She also saw a Kinger cosplay and she was very happy. So she likes Digital Circus.
I'd be very. Kinger cosplay is impressive. He's like one of the least cosplayable things in the world.
Yeah.
Anyways, love that stream. Also, the Digital Circus movie is good. All right, moving on. Just a clip. Didn't watch much of the stream at all. But Doki Bird was hanging out with Rin Penrose and Amelie. Yep, I knew that collab was going to happen. I predicted that. What?
That was a random
They're hanging out.
Sure.
Lots of really funny clips came out of this collab because, frankly, Rin's chemistry with Doki Birds and Amelie's is really weird, but it works. Because what Rin is, it's really funny because what Rin is forced to do is she's forced to be the straight man in the conversation, and he doesn't have to do that very often. So it's fucking funny to watch Doki Bird just land that fucker. The funniest thing that happened out of it is they only had, it's like an in real life meetup, and they only had face rigging for Doki Bird's model. So each person took turns controlling her model. And like stream chat was like, wow, Doki Bird's eyes look really big when other people are piloting the model. And it just led to the moment of Doki Bird going, guys, I'm Asian. Like, let's just be real for a second. I'm Asian. This is how the eyes look.
We're not allowed to. Well, I don't know about a.
It's just so. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god! I highly recommend this clip. I don't need to recommend it to you. It has 104,000 fucking views. Jesus Christ.
Fair enough.
Moving on. I watched a couple more streams from Poma Pon because she's really getting through her emotions. You may recall last week she did a stream called Denial where she was collaborating with Serena Maiko, who had graduated.
Yes,
she has followed it up with
more things now.
She followed it up with Bargaining, where she played the gambling friend slot game with her friends. It moved on to Anger, where she wrote a diss track about Serena Maiko and how mad she makes her. Which that was the joke. I wanted to put that in new originals before Carlos noticed. Oh well, she did put out a diss track that she wrote. And this was followed by Depression, where I think she played League and smoked ciggies. And now she's
literally
good.
That's my entire college experience, was me smoking cigarettes and playing League of Legends.
I think the funniest thing she could have possibly done is not also stream Acceptance and just end at Depression, so that's good.
So those are Pomapon
fair.
stages of grief.
And again, just me fucking overhyping V4Mirai girls. Poma's very creative. I think she has a wacky ideas, and they really click for me. Yay. All right, I'm just going in order of the streams I've opened them. But I'm going to save the one I just got to for last. I watched some of Yina Youngblood's big Donathon thing, her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I almost put this in major events because she did have a 3-day live, Carlos.
She did.
It was 18 merciful minutes. And the songs are really good. Her outfits fucking slay and destroy me. Yina looks really good. She also did a Tabi no Tucci cover, so Cameron's eating good. Oh boy, 2 cakes. And that's all I want to say about that. She's tall. Okay, that's all I want to say about that. I want her to break me in half. Okay, that's everything I have to say about that. And now I want to talk about my favorite stream. I will try to be short about it. I saw this entire fucking stream the moment it happened. Mori Calliope played Parappa the Rapper 2 with Gigi Murin.
I popped in for like a half hour of this.
The whole thing is magical. Parappa the Rapper 2 has a weirder story than the first one. Having Gigi there was the right call. Since it's a rhythm game, you kind of have to lock in, and it's harder to give commentary. So having a second person be there to keep things interesting, and that person is Gigi Murin, it feels like also it's been a bit since Calli and Gigi collabed one-on-one. I forgot how much their chemistry is my favorite thing in the fucking world. Gigi Murin, of course, discussing how Calli's going to beat off. It's a good game. But Calli's a little shy about it, so she's going to beat off in members. But Gigi beat off in public. Like, she beat off in front of everyone.
I see.
It doesn't take too long to beat off either, so I get it. You could definitely stream that whole thing. That's one of the highlights. Gigi kept changing the lyrics to be about Mori Calliope, like Frenching her and kissing her and various inappropriate things. Gigi asked for explicit permission to say the word cock on Calli's channel, and she got it. She proceeded to say cock. Oh, of course, the best part is they started the stream extremely correctly, because the first fucking thing Gigi did is, I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door. But besides their funny commentary over the campaign and hearing some incredible songs, there is a highlight moment that I think is now one of the HoloLive canon moments. They played the battle mode. And what Parappa the Rapper lets you do is you can mix and match the syllables. So instead of going, I press the brakes, you can just go, break, 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 and it plays the animation for that. You can freestyle and make your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
They played a song where during it, the characters express a certain interest in other ethnicities and portions of the world and how the whole world loves noodles. If you let the song play out, it's very easy to look past the white boy dressing up like a Jamaican and move on with your life. While they are playing it, they get to the ethnicity part, and Gigi is not shy about her favorite buttons, and slowly comedy is born as Gigi just, every time it's her turn to rap, she's she's hitting the Chinese button more. Chinese, even, Chinese. Calli does her verse, and then we go to Gigi one more time. Did you know there's no limit to how much you can hit that button? Gigi spams it, and the character's like a spinning vortex of Chinese. Tears in everyone's fucking eyes, just rapturous laughter. It is so fucking funny. This is a fucking all-timer. This was a fantastic stream. I fucking love it. Gigi's in a very Chinese moment of her life. This comes unrelentingly recommend it for me. Also, Parappa is just such a fucking charming video game, and I genuinely wish people kept making games like this. I miss small, goof-ass little games like this. Also, I googled it, and Parappa the Rapper is the first rhythm game.
Really? Like ever?
They credit Parappa the Rapper as the first rhythm game. There's probably games that were trying to be rhythm games earlier, but can you name a rhythm game that came out before Parappa?
No, I can't. Because I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
weird, right? You feel like there should be
Vtubers
one.
came out after it.
Yeah, it's by the same studio also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it released the original released in Japan in 1996.
You know what?
Yep.
You know what we didn't fucking have until the PlayStation? CD-based video game media, really. I mean, the TurboGrafx did, but shut up,
Yeah.
who knows? Who cares about that nerd? But, yeah, that was like the advent of CDs being used for media in a very big way for video games. So until then, we didn't really
That's
have
why
a lot
Final
of
Fantasy
CD
moved.
quality audio. So yeah, that fucking adds
And
up.
I don't know if you can. I mean, there's probably rhythm mini games in earlier titles, like almost for certain, something in the SNES, right?
Maybe. I don't know. That's worth diving into at another point. But the point right now is that Gigi Murren's a funny little gremlin. So.
Yep, and I fucking love Parappa. Those are my.
I'll have you know the Wikipedia page for rhythm games credits Parappa the Rapper as the first influential rhythm game.
Influential. That's probably the key word. But you just got to believe. This is where I watched my parents die, Parappa.
Oh my god. So,
Carlos, it's your turn.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it is
Nick,
Carlos'
it's your
turn.
turn.
Right. Carlos, tell us more.
Anything. Carlos.
I watched little bits and pieces of a few other streams. I stopped into one of Bonnie's streams. Bonnie Barkswell.
Was she barking? Well?
She was.
Did you get your balls out?
You have to every time you watch her. That's how you have to start off the stream.
True.
Just the balls. Keep everything else hidden.
But she was showing off her Nikkei merch because she got a mysterious package in the mail here recently and opened it up to find an entire full package of Nikkei merch before she remembered that she won a contest like 10 months ago or something. And they finally sent her prize winnings. She was also in cosplay for this with a full body cam. So she was celebrating.
Excellent. She really likes that game a lot.
She does.
Which is fair. It's a really cool game.
I watched VTuber that we weren't really familiar with, but it was her return stream. So the VTuber of Snail Maru has returned.
Welcome back. I hear she was gone for roughly 2 years.
Yeah. She was the one that put out it was a cover, I believe, last week.
Yeah, she did a bass cover of a Tyler, the Creator song.
Yeah. So she has returned to do more bass covers, playing odd, more niche games. So yeah, but I don't know. I will try and keep an eye on what she's up to. She does want to restart her channel, but she showed off, I believe it was some more model art. So there may be some model updates coming in the future. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of content she has planned for now that she's returned. Because she did have a whole schedule of things ready to go. It's neat because she does like hand cam bass playing streams, which it's not something you really see anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a bass. I've heard about them.
They're like a guitar.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. No, they're like a guitar for bands that already have a guitarist.
They add depth to the sound, I hear.
Metallica didn't hear that.
Hey, man.
Hey, I don't mix the album.
She seems like she's really cool.
Yeah.
And a snail.
You should definitely check out Snail Meru.
Go.
Now. Do it.
Fuck you.
Well, I also checked out a couple of Paige's streams this week. Both of them.
I will chime in on the
them,
second one, Carlos.
Yeah, both of them
Fuck,
slightly upsetting.
I remember. I know the second one. That was a low moment for me. I had 2 streams pulled up on that day. It was the 7th of June, I believe.
Well, I watched her Paige Junior Returns stream.
I did watch that. My boy, my prince.
He returned for more of his silent hand cam shenanigans.
I love him. I think about him a lot.
He's a good boy.
He needs the support.
I hope he's thriving.
He might be thriving. I don't know. He did open a trading card pack, so it could go either way.
I forgot about the card pack. That was really upsetting. There's like some cards, and like Paige drew all these cards, and then like he went, "That's a good one," and then they put it in a sock because it was made out of big paper, and they don't make. That was upsetting. Don't do. Mildly upsetting.
The sock card sleeve.
I hate the sock card sleeve. That upsets. Whose sock is that?
Was Paige Junior's, of course.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh my God. Okay. Yep. You're right. Sorry. I didn't immerse myself in the fiction.
Buy in 100% or 0%. Make your choice.
All gas and brakes.
Okay. Well, I guess, is there anything else that we need to highlight about Paige Jr. real quick?
So it was just, speaking of the sock, though, just a little off comment that Paige made. She did some like, what? It's like some sort of foot related stream there not too long ago. And she made an off comment on one of her recent streams where she's like, all right, I saw the tags that happened, like popped up on that stream after I was done with it. Never again.
She's on the wiki now.
It's not hard to get on that wiki.
So, what is my cat doing? Jesus. Cameron, I'd like to segue over to you real quick now. Because you actually indicated another stream that we weren't going to talk about, which is the June 7th stream. Do you have something to tell us about something that happened on June 7th?
On June 7th, I don't know why. It must be some sort of holiday, but at least Paige and Dr. Nova were streaming, and I might have, on my second monitor, split screen them both and occasionally mute one and unmute the other to see how they're doing.
How were they doing? On a score out of 1 to 10, how were they doing?
I'd say Nova's stream is about a 6, and I'd give Paige's stream maybe a 7. I need the bag. Where's the fuck's the bag?
Cameron, look. Cameron, look. Cameron, look. Look, Cameron. Can't look, Cameron.
I'm
Cameron,
looking.
look. No, you're not. You have
I'm
a bag in
looking.
here. Look,
Wait,
look.
hang on.
Oh, it's like he's
these are
being
good bags.
birthed. Cameron, look.
Ah!
Cameron.
No, put them down.
Oh. 6, 7.
Got him.
The Paige stream that I watched this week, that Carlos also watched, is a third, more different Paige stream. We're with a very Paige-heavy week this week.
Very Paige-heavy podcast.
Yeah, believe it or not. Paige made a peanut butter and wet.
I hate you. I hate you so fucking much. I despise you with all my heart. Don't do
this. Florkowski.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Paige Turner.
If you're unfamiliar, the peanut butter and wet is a sandwich that has been making the rounds online.
God, it's so upsetting.
And the concept is that you have a top piece of bread with peanut butter on it, which is not sweet because it's peanut butter. Peanut butter is savory, as we all know. A bottom piece of bread with jelly on it, which is sweet. And then in the middle, a third piece of bread, which has been soaked in water, which adds sour.
No.
This is a fucking abomination. It is disgusting. Paige made one. People
Paige.
have been doing this. She also made a frozen peanut butter and wet.
That wasn't a frozen peanut butter and wet. That was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich frozen in a solid block of ice.
Yeah, that's what it was, but
So one of those
just
curious. If it's jelly on top, it's a jelly and peanut butter sandwich, huh, Carlos?
oh, Jesus.
It doesn't matter how you get the wet in there as long as you get that brother wet.
It was not.
Well,
this was not slightly frozen. This was a block of ice that had some bread in it.
She couldn't bite into it. It was frozen solid. Which did lead us
Sorry,
to
guys,
this was one of the ones where I was commenting and we were talking about she was talking about other things you could soak the bread in at one point, and I was like, milk might be the cause, and she was like, I don't need and then she was just like, you can go make your peanut butter and cum sandwich. I don't need it. Thanks, Paige. I will go make my peanut butter and cum sandwich. I appreciate.
That's what we'll do.
That.
We'll do that as a group. We'll all come on the same sandwich. It'll be
We'll
our
all have
sandwich.
We'll have an icky sandwich.
We'll all take little icky bites one at a time. Carlos first. And if Carlos doesn't die, Nick will take a big bite, and then I will. It's good, actually. Your turn again, Carlos. That's what we'll do.
Oh my god.
That's what we'll do.
Cameron! That's not all. Because Lyco Liana made a peanut butter and wet sandwich.
I clicked on it too. I clicked on that one also.
You watched the one? With her.
I watched a little
she
bit
wanted
of it.
she made it bougie, right? She made
did
it
make it bourgeois.
upscale. She did homemade bread. It was good stuff.
What?
She got expensive, 2-ingredient peanut butter. It was just peanuts and salt. She got apricot jam.
Oh,
and
damn.
She soaked that piece of bread in the middle in Earl Grey tea. She took one bite and was like, that's not very good. And then she took a second bite from the middle where all the wet was, and she almost threw up immediately. Because she's like, oh, the texture. Because it's just slime. Wet bread is just slime.
It's not even good. I've had good slime. That's bad slime.
Yeah, exactly. It's very bad. So, I don't know. I was there for this stream too. Please stop making the peanut butter and wet. I don't like the peanut butter and wet. Is my official standpoint. Well, Carlos, we'll go back to you because whenever you get to your last thing, I have some other things to add in, but go ahead.
Yeah, I hung out in Nene Amano's channel for a little while. She was showing off her God's tier luck and skill.
Was she really?
She was playing. No. Oh. She was playing some of those online remote Japanese crane games and not having a very good time of it.
I can't even play those things in person very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Surprisingly, they actually work pretty good. Like, she really didn't have any trouble playing it. I don't know where she lives in the world, so it's possible wherever she was, there was significantly less latency than what we would probably have. But I don't know for sure. Maybe it actually does just account for it reasonably well, for foreigners. Although it was pretty funny, I did watch her. There was one of them, one prize that she was trying to go for that she managed to pick it up at least twice. Like the claw managed to pick the whole thing up and bring it up to the top at least twice. And these are not the kinds of crane games that you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to angle them so that they fall through the hole in the middle. You're not supposed to pick the prizes up. So yeah, that was a fun stream.
Oh, man.
And my last one, I watched REM from V4Mirai.
She loves single player games.
Narrative-driven games. She loves narrative-driven games.
Yes.
She was playing Don't Sleep with the Fishes.
When was she playing this?
When?
Yeah, like what day was she playing this? Do you know?
Like a few hours ago, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so this is the stream that I also watched. So I was trying to figure this out if that was the name of the game she was playing. But I tuned in pretty late into this stream. Enough times, I tuned in at the right time to watch her die a fourth and fifth time.
Yeah, I watched through a lot of this, and she said at one point that she's seen people play this game from start to finish in like an hour. And she played this game for 3 hours and did not manage to actually win that I'm aware of.
So, yeah, she didn't. She ended up dying every time. I think she did 6 different runs, and she then had a meeting to go to that she was 15 minutes late for because she kept playing this game. But yeah, she did not succeed in beating it, and she was she seemed a little annoyed about that. I'm not gonna lie. A little upset, which is understandable because she thought she was going to be able to just crack through it and, enjoy it. But it was still fun to watch. It was interesting, definitely. That's why I wasn't sure what game that was, but you were right. Don't Sleep with the Fishes.
Yeah.
I was watching earlier today. I tuned in to Ekomori was doing a Warhammer 40K model building stream. She's sponsored by Zephyr Arcade, and I don't know if they provided her the kits or what, or if it's just sponsored and associated that way. But either way, she's been doing kits. She was assembling some little gargoyle boys and then painting them. She ended up actually ending stream early, and because her cat was having some issues and she wanted to go get the cat checked out. I hope the cat is doing okay because that was kind of worrisome at the end. And then we moved from that. I don't know if she raided into REM or if I just got redirected there, but I got redirected to REM one way or another. And it was most of the way through this playthrough. Like I said, I caught deaths 4 and 5 and then eventually 6. Her last run, REM's last run was really, really good though. She made it to day 35 or something, which was
Yeah, that's how one of her earlier runs went too, which I don't know. It was a pretty neat looking game.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting because like you'll have random events sometimes at night, like a giant anglerfish will pop up out of the ocean and you have to give it something or it'll kill you. And like,
so what the concept of this game is randomized beginning. You're on a boat. The boat is sinking. You have to collect as much randomly generated items as you can and get into the lifeboat.
And people.
And then and people. You can bring people with you too.
And a cat. But, yeah.
And a cat. And then you have to use the items that you picked up to survive some just partially survival and partially supernatural horror events.
Yeah, so you're trying to get to the point where you get rescued. And you have to fish so that you have food and stuff like that. And then also you have to like talk to the people that are there with you if you rescued anybody to keep them sane, I guess. And then, so like I said, sometimes like a giant anglerfish will come up out of the ocean or like a hand will just rise up out of the water next to the boat. And you can either like take hold of the hand or you can like give it something. Like there's a bunch of different like weird events and there was some jump scares and stuff in there, which she did not like. Understandably so. But it was a very fun watch. It was really cool. Very interesting game. And then she, by the way, raided into Dr. Nova afterwards.
Oh.
Dr. Nova was like 2.5 hours into a yoga stream and she was trying to end it. And she was like, damn it! Why is it the moment I say that I'm going to end my stream, I get rated by Rem every time? And then Rem just put like a little smiley face in the chat. Anyways, she was doing girl failure yoga. And it was just her going through pocket yoga and doing a bunch of different yoga poses and trying them out in 3D, which was really great because at one point she was doing one of the yoga poses and she was like, my tracker fell off. How the hell did that happen? And she's like, how the hell did that happen? She's like, oh, my foot tracker's off. Like, and she had to like cram that back into its holder and stuff. And she was doing a bunch of different poses. Some of them had really good names too, like something plow. So her initial idea was everybody gets plowed at the end, but then Rem rated it, so then she had to keep doing more poses for a while.
That's funny.
That was a fun stream. I liked that too. I do want to talk though about another REM stream that I watched. And I think you'll enjoy this. This is called Reacting to Top 500 Cheese.
Jeez.
Okay, I popped into this stream for like 30 seconds. That was all I needed.
I watched this for a solid like half hour because I popped in halfway through it. I would have watched it from the word go. So she basically has this video of the top 500 cheese. And I don't know if you're familiar with this exact type of video, but Cameron, I know you are. There's a video out there called Future Gen Consoles Wii 2 PS4 Xbox 720 ?
This is what the Xbox will look like in 2012.
Yeah. So it's like that, but it's not even that. It's literally just these like 144p concept images of consoles.
Windows Movie Maker.
Windows Movie Maker, Comic Sans font, like, and then it just like has like different transitions, and it's that, but it's 500 cheeses.
Jesus Christ.
So it's 144p. The music is like Breaking Benjamin, but it's being played from like 2 apartments over. So it's like super muffled and sound like you can barely understand it.
Next video should be top 100 cheeses, but mom and dad are going through their divorce in the background.
Yeah, basically. So it's just her going, that's a cheese? That looks like tofu. for like an hour. I don't know why this fucking video, this stream was so fucking funny to me, but I appreciate it fucking destroyed me. It was so funny.
I appreciate her thumbnail as a JPEG.
Oh, it's so good. God, this fucking made me laugh. Aside from that, I watched Calli and Bibu react to the Future Games show. I watched Calli and Bibu react to the Xbox conference. I watched Kana Yanagi react to the Xbox conference. I watched there's another one in here. I know. Shoot. I don't know. I watched a bunch of different people react to a bunch of different conferences. I like watching conference reactions or showcase reactions because I like watching showcases. And I like watching other people pop off for the stuff that I don't care about. Like, Calli's reaction to the Persona 4 section was fucking insane. Her pop off for the Persona 6 announcement was, like, phenomenal. So good. Like, vicariously living through her for that made me feel really happy. Honorable mention is to Lemmy Leachin's Roach Cam. She got her roaches a new terrarium enclosure thingy, and she had a roach cam going. It was neat. I don't like roaches, but I like Lemmy Leachin, and I like that she likes roaches. And then additionally, I will hit real quick. I watched so many VTubers this week. Holy shit. I'm actually a fan of VTubers. Did you guys know that? Alicia Delantano got a like little sitting model thing that's really, really cute. And she was doing ASMR with that. It was really cool. I liked that. Rem Kaneshibari, believe it or not, did ASMR this week. It was really, really good. I listened to that. And I actually don't know that I listened to any other ASMR. Oh, Kumo Cuddle Muddle. I watched her ASMR as well. Also very, very good. All very, very good ASMRs. Do you guys have anything else that you'd like to talk about as far as content that you watched this past week?
I don't think I got anything else.
We'll call it a day then. But not before we say thank you to everybody for all of your nice comments that you leave us on the YouTube channel. YouTube.
I love you, commenters.
Comments down below, and we will read them during our podcast. Unless we go, I don't want to read that, in which case we won't.
I'm not reading that one. Let me get my cantaloupe.
Where's he going? What did he say?
Cantaloupe.
I'm going to get a sour thing because I don't have any more cough drops. Last week, our big story was the Vialore closure, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It was episode 169, which I hadn't even thought about.
No, we talked about them during episode 69 too. Fuck.
We did. Our very first exposure to them was also on episode 69.
Bro.
What the fuck?
The universe sometimes rhymes with itself. We literally talked about them for 100 episodes.
Oh my god.
My heart weeps, frankly. Although because it was episode 169, Call Me Miss Kid replied, nice. Which I nice. Cash Glam says, coughs heavily while lifting rubble off myself. Everyone all right? What a week. Completely there.
Yeah.
Bored Individual said, might I suggest Scott the Woz as an appropriate Cameron replacement?
All right, we were joking about, like, well, we replace each other. Whoever the fuck clocked me as a Scott the Woz type, frick you. I'll kill you. I'll... You could probably replace me with Scott the Woz. I'm the same genre of white man as he.
Nintendo played it?
Yeah, I'm this genre. This white, so very white.
I replied, Scott here. What the fuck is a VTuber? Jacob G said, Enrico is a weird spot as far as RP is concerned. It's not pure RP like Holo GTA was. It's also promotional for HoloLive. There are songs and pre-made animations. These moments have to happen because otherwise Cover wasted money on some expensive animated shorts, which is fair. I said, yeah, it's a big event every time they've done it, and they've run into some issues or another every time. Hopefully they keep working to improve it. SDE said, if you want someone to replace Cam, there's Aiden Mattis, who is also in PA. Nick could be Mark Huber. He's in Colorado. I had to look. I don't remember who Aiden Mattis is. No idea. I assume white man. But I did look up the other one, and he's a train guy. He does train stuff, which is cool.
All right.
B the Wizard VT says, as a mod for Nova, yeah, at this point I gave up trying to figure her out.
Dude, we need you to do your job. Well, I guess you
Thank
don't
you for your
mod
service.
Nova. You mod Nova's chat, so you're doing fine there. Nova's chat is not the problem.
Call Me Miss Kid left a serious comment about Enreco. Described part 3 as the opposite of the phrase greater than the sum of its parts. The parts were great that led to an underwhelming whole. Good moments, they pointed out. Bibu was the killer the whole time. She was the one using the Kiara puppet. Her Shiori and the rest were working together as a coven of witches. Gonathan was still fighting over their feelings of Shiori and overall feeling like they're not as good as everyone said they were. There's a really good moment with Crony having a heart-to-heart with her about characters' relationships. 3, Ina went fishing. It's nice.
Yeah.
And then 4, early on, Mokoko's crime was more of the white-collar variety. She got a real estate monopoly and also had a monopoly on making upgrade gems because no one else took the jeweler job until later.
Yeah, Mokoko broke the economy. I forgot to mention that.
She sure did. And then got real mad when someone tried to unbreak it.
Typical capitalist behavior.
The Rando Mario said, the news about Velour was a gut punch. I have so much respect not only for what the company accomplished, but how they accomplished it. You don't have to look far to find a story of how Velour or one of the girls helped someone out. I completely agree that Velour went a long way in making the industry a better place and showing how adult content doesn't have to define a content creator. But you left out a really important part of the process, that it's people like Super Chat's podcast. From the day those girls debuted, you gave them a chance and really helped show them in a fair light. And thank you for saying that. That's very kind. We try to be even-keeled about a lot of stuff, and frankly, all of those girls were really cool. And like you said, just because you do adult content doesn't mean that has to be the defining factor of your life. So,
Yeah, you're still human. And if you play video games and you're a human woman and you're an anime, we'll cover you.
Yeah. As I've said earlier today with our brand account, I love slags. God, I love slags. What did I say that in response to, Cameron? I'm glad you asked, because 3 former Velour talents, Saru Foxhound, who might be Saru Milfhound now, not positive how that works, Strawny Cuddles, and Mara Vespide have got a community Discord server that they're working together through called VSlags. And you can look up their accounts and join the VSlags Discord now, if you're a fan of those VSlags.
Slag is a stony byproduct left over after a metal has been separated from its raw ore.
Are you looking up the term slag?
Yep.
It's a British term for whore.
Oh, it's British for slut.
Yeah. You didn't know what a slag was?
I've never been called one.
Sure, act like one. Oh.
Oh, that ain't right.
You right. Bob's your uncle, mom's the word. Jess Teeter replied to Cameron saying, what's wrong with her? Referring to, I believe, Dr. Nova, and said nothing. She's perfect. And I said she is, in fact, perfect. Mara Vespide commented, lovely Mara, and said, thank you, Super Chats, for covering Velour from the start to the very end. We appreciate you. I said, we appreciate you too. Thank you for all your kindness. And we'll still be watching into the future, which is true. She's really cool.
Thank you. Thank you, Mara. We love your stuff.
We do. You're very cool.
I can't listen to your ASMR. I'll crash my car on accident. Potent shit.
Gaming Dreamer timestamped and said, hire her. You guys need marketing. And he's right. We do. He was referring to Shizuka, who I was talking about last week. And then also he
money.
left. Yeah, probably not. He left another comment saying VTuber agency copy everything Shizuka does. Shizuka leaves the agency. Everyone copy Shizuka and leave the agency. The agency surprise Pikachu face. That's really fun, actually. Okay, those are the comments. Thank you very much. If you'd like to check out some merchandise that you can buy with our logo and stuff on it, you can go to odamerch.shop. There's also a whole bunch of stuff that Carlos has originally designed that he did really good work on. You want to look or you want to leave comments, do so down below. We love reading comments and talking to you folks about what's going on and what we've talked about. You want updates in the meantime, check out Twitter. Sometimes I post things there. Most of the time I just retweet stuff. You can also check out the Blue Sky. Cam runs that. It's at SuperChatsPod, and then I think superchatspod.bisky. You want to chat with us, though, the best way to do that is just join the Discord. The link is down below in the description, and we always love talking to people on Discord. It's usually our preferred interaction method. The audio version of the podcast is available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please review us so the algorithm likes us. 5 stars helps us grow. And please share us around if you like. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast down below. And that's about all we've got as far as our general upkeep is concerned. I did not forget to look up the birthdays and add them to the document, like always. But Cameron, how did you think the conferences went this year?
The Crunchyroll Anime Awards, yet again, are absolutely disappointing. They weren't as bad as last year, where Solo Leveling took home way too much, but we had another case of too many anime getting too close to called, was that really deserved awards? Like, Demon Slayer getting Movie of the Year, I get, but I feel like the Reze film was much more important. There's also a stagnant lack of other anime film that were deserving of any recognition, such as the Uma Musume anime film. On top of that, we also don't see other nominations that are much more deserving. We saw Takopi's Original Sin somehow leave without getting anything, despite being a groundbreaking animation work. And My Hero Academia taking home Anime of the Year. While maybe deserved overall as a product of shonen, it was not the Anime of the Year, despite the fans generally agreeing it was a well-animated, well-made final season. But Anime of the Year, I don't know, man. I feel like last year was such a special year for anime, where we got City and Takopi's Original Sin for me personally, and so many great original works. I was really hoping to see something better, but it's important as always to keep in mind, these are popularity contests, so.
I think the other question that I would levy towards you on that regard is, City wasn't on Crunchyroll, right? So I don't know that
it was on Amazon. So yeah.
So I don't know how much Crunchyroll would be even willing to give them.
City was at least, I think City was at least nominated for Best Direction, which fair, but like it should have won everything it was nominated for. But I don't know, that anime made me cry. And
well, we also currently live in a world where if you are legally watching anime, you are either watching it on Netflix or Crunchyroll, because most of the legal sources have been bought up by the same big companies. So you have all the biggest, widest audience all participating on the same platform now.
Oh, yeah, that's why I got fucking pissed. Best Original. There was like some better anime that got nominated, but Lazarus won Best Original. And my understanding with Lazarus is most people dropped it after episode 3.
I mean, I liked Lazarus, and I don't even think it deserves any awards. Like, it was a fine anime in the spirit of Cowboy Bebop, but it lacked the polish and the quality of Cowboy Bebop in its own regards, you know?
But here's what I mean. It's like most of these, like,
today.
I really need to emphasize most of them didn't actually piss me off because, like, it was too close to call. And I know I would have picked something different, but like Best Anime Direction went to the new Apothecary Diary season, but also Takopi's Original Sin was nominated. And it's like, man, I'm not mad Apothecary won Best Direction, but I feel like Takopi's, ugh. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't really be mad because what one did deserve it.
Yeah. Well, what these VTubers deserve is to be told happy birthday.
And
So
true.
that's what we're going to do. Happy birthday on June 12th to Rose Doodle.
Rose Doodle!
Happy birthday on June 12th to Sarugaku Leon Jr.
Sarugaku Leon Jr.
Happy birthday on June 14th to Hiyori Mokami. Happy birthday also on June 14th to Natasha Nyanners.
Natasha Nyanners.
Happy birthday on June 16th to Mizumi Su.
Sue.
Happy birthday also on June 16th to Snoozy.
Snoozy.
Susie.
Happy birthday on June 17th to Vance Van Creed.
Vance Van Creed.
And happy birthday on June 18th to Aishi Ushimaru.
Aishi Ushimaru.
And happy birthday as well on June 18th to Kazuma Iroha.
Ooh.
That was the birthdays. That was the podcast. Bye.
See ya.